Welcome back. Today I'll be showing you how to crochet this awesome flower coaster. This will look great on your desk or coffee table. This pattern is available at my website digitalco.com with step-by-step instructions and visual aids to help you along the way. You will need a couple items to get started. You'll need 2 colors of yarn, a crochet hook, darning needle, and scissors. The brand of yarn I'm going with is the Lily Sugar and Cream. This is a 100% cotton yarn and it works great for this project. The hook size is a US 6. To begin round 0, you'll be making a magic ring. This will serve as your base for round 1. Once you have the base of the magic ring, you can begin round 1. You'll chain 2, and this chain 2 will be considered your first post. Then you will double crochet 11 inside the magic ring. Here I'm going back and counting that I have 12. I find it easy to count the posts instead of the stitches at the top. So just verified I had 12, and then you can go ahead and pull the magic ring tight to close it up. Lastly, to finish round 1, you're going to slip stitch into the second chain that you created. And here I like to go through the whole stitch, picking up the front and back piece. I find that this kind of keeps the look clean and helps when you move on to the next round and have to look for spaces. To start round 2, you'll chain 2, and this will create your first post. And this is where I find it important to pick up both the front and back pieces in round 1 of the slip stitch, because it really helps define the space that you're looking for. So here with my needle, I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like and what you should be seeing. So right here, you're going to half double crochet into the first space, which is going to be directly under the first post you just created. Then you're going to do 2 half double crochets in the following spaces. Once you get to the end of round 2, you're going to do a slip stitch, and again here I'm picking up both the front and back pieces of that stitch. I just prefer the look and I think it makes it easier, but sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to get your hook in there. So slip stitch to complete round 2. Here I'm also going to just cut off this excess tail. This way I can just clean it up as I go and don't have to worry about it at the end. To start round 3, you're going to chain 1 and then single crochet 3 into the next 3 stitches, and then 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So here we will begin. Here's 1 single crochet into the first stitch, 2, 3, and on the 4th one you'll do 2 single crochet into the same stitch. And then you'll repeat this pattern 4 more times. So 1 single, second single, third single, and then 2 in 1 stitch. To complete round 3, you're going to do a slip stitch, and if you're changing colors, this is where you're going to make the color change. So here I'm inserting my hook to create the slip stitch, but instead of going with the yellow, I'm going to add purple. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that purple color through, and then I'm going to throw the tails over of the yarn because I'm going to work these into the next round. So here I'm just kind of getting situated and I'm putting those yarn pieces over, and here I'm going to actually complete the slip stitch and pull that purple color through. Round 4, you're going to single crochet into each stitch. And here, if you did the color change, you want to do your crocheting around those tail end pieces. So here you're just working them into the piece, and then you can go ahead and cut them off once you feel like you have enough of them hidden. At the end of this round, your slip stitch should be going into the first stitch of the new color. If you didn't, you might have missed stitches, so make sure you go back and count. You should have 30 in total for this round. Round 5 is when you're going to be making the petals. So to start, you're going to skip 2 stitches and then triple crochet 11 into that third stitch. So here I am doing the first triple crochet, and now the second. As you keep adding triple crochets into this stitch, it does get a little bit difficult, and I find that angling the piece down makes it easier, so you're not reaching to make that 11th triple crochet, and that way they're more uniform and it looks a little bit neater. Once you complete your 11 triple crochets, you're going to skip 2 stitches and do a slip stitch. So just be mindful when you are skipping stitches, the first stitch is going to be likely hidden under that last triple crochet. So make sure you watch out for it and actually do count it as the one that you're skipping. So skip 2 and then slip stitch into the third. And now you will repeat this 4 more times to create 5 petals in total. At the end of round 5, to see if you correctly count your stitches, your slip stitch is going to be in the stitch right before the first triple crochet that you completed. So as you can see here on the left, there's a bit of a gap, and that's exactly what you want. You want to make sure that your slip stitch goes into the stitch before that. This way the petals are all defined and it will help in the next round. Round 6, you're going to single crochet into that first stitch. So as I talked about that big gap, that's going to be your first stitch. You're going to single crochet. Next, you're going to do 9 half double crochets in the next 9 stitches. Then you're going to do your single crochet and then slip stitch. So again, this slip stitch might be a little difficult to see, but it's going to be between the 2 big gaps on the left and right. It's a very small stitch, but it's going to help you keep the petals defined and the corners crisp. And then you'll just repeat these steps again 4 times. So it's going to be a single crochet, 9 half double crochet, single crochet, slip stitch. I'm just finishing up round 6, and this is kind of what you should be seeing. As you can see, the petals have their shape, they're very crisp on the corners, and that's exactly what you want to see. Starting round 7, last round, you're going to do a single crochet, then you will do 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, and then the one half double and then 2 half double you'll repeat 3 times. So 1 more, and then 2 in the next one. Okay, and then we'll do that 2 more times. So 1 more in the next stitch, 2 in the next stitch. Last time, 1 more, and 2 in the next one. So that's the end of the repeat, and then you'll do 1 half double crochet, a single crochet, half double crochet right here, and then single crochet, and then slip stitch. And again, the slip stitch is like right in the corner, and that kind of just helps keep the petal shape with the crisp corners. And this round is really just about adding a little bit more depth to it, or length, kind of filling out the flower. To end round 7, go ahead and complete your slip stitch and trim off that extra yarn. So here I cut it first and then just did that slip stitch. I'm going to flip it over and hide the tail. and then it'll be complete. Thanks for checking out this tutorial. I hope you were able to follow along and create your own coasters. I would love to see how they turned out, what colors you used, and how they look in your home. This pattern is available on my website at dashdigitalco.com. It's a 100% free. It has step-by-step instructions as well as images for that additional guidance. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I would love to get your thoughts. And also, please subscribe to my channel for more content in the future. Thanks a lot, and until next time, bye!